Houston Water Micro Sprint here live on GeForce TV. Just wrapped up some hot laps out here and get the beginners heat race lined up. A good 9-car field here for the beginners heat race. As I said, getting them lined up here. Getting the beginner carts all fired up here. Ready to hit the track for the first heat race of the night. And the beginner carts hitting the racetrack for the first time the 2024 season. Starting on the pole, the 10M of Maverick Chekok, and his outside, the 94 of Georgia Oker. Starting in the second row inside, the 02 of Cecil Burbridge and his outside. That is the 9. I believe is not on my sheet right now. And the third row is the 7 of Christopher Young. With Olivia Hill to the outside. And the final row, the 96 of Jolene Hokert and the 17 of Travis Whitaker.
How many
the beginner carts are coming to the green flag. Green flag is out. The 10M will lead the charge into corner one. Already out by a good margin here. Burbridge will take that second spot. M hitting that lap traffic there. Cross flagged, halfway done. Burbridge to the outside. He'll take the first place position. 10M goes way high here. And the number 9 now to the inside. They're door-to-door into one. Burbridge flying past lap traffic there on the backstretch. Coming to the white flag. And the heat race number 1 win goes to Cecil Burbridge of that O2C. With the number 9 at Petit and the 10M of Maverick Chekok. Box Stocks up next for their first heat race of the night. Starting on the pole in the 77, that's Declan Salt Johnson. And is outside the 88X of Jameson Kane. Rolling off the second row inside, that's the 71 of Ryan Wilson, and Jack Smulders is outside the 7 machine. Rolling off in that 5th spot, Zayden Miller in the 17Z, with Silas Podowinski in the 72 machine is outside. Bryson Hill in that 397 will roll off 7th, with Kedrick Miller in the 91K in 8th. Grayson Palace in that 18G. With Hunter Hill in the 28H is outside. Lincoln Obadiah in the 81 machine will roll off 11th, with Ryan Verburn in that 27 machine rolling off 12th. Kayla Miller in the 5K and the 13th place spot, with Ever Burbridge is outside. Grayson Mulhune in that 15G rolling off 15th, and rounding out the field, Shakir Mark on the 67. And they're ready here to hit the track for their first heat race of the night. One to go to the green flag. Getting the fuel racked up here. Burbridge in the O2 will slow down on the front stretch.
This is not
Getting Burbage refired here. They'll all come to a stop on the front stretch. And the O2's refired. He'll rejoin the tail end of the field. They'll get everybody lined back up.
68 mile white. Yeah, he registered. Oh. Stupid thing hasn't. I looked over and I was like, man. He announced it for to help with the transponder.
Salt Johnson and Kane on the front row. Wilson Smolders in that second row. Miller, Podowinski, Hill, Miller, Powlis, Hill, Obadiah, Verburn, Miller, Burbage, Million, and Markle.
What number? Oh, what numbers are you? 96 and 94. Okay, thank you. 96 and 94. 94. What numbers on that one? 96 and 17. 94 and 18. Okay, thanks. Okay. So 96 is what? 17.
And they'll get them rolling again. And they'll come to the green flag. And the green flag is out. Gain the outside of Salt Johnson. Salt Johnson will pull away, lead the charge down the backstretch. Wilson and Smolders battling for that third spot. Here goes Kane to the outside of Salt Johnson. Wilson here down to the inside. Trying to keep it close. He'll fall back to third. Jamison Kane holding down that inside line. Declan Salt Johnson moves back to second. Smolders down to the inside. He'll pull that second spot. Wilson follows Smolders. He'll pull the third spot. Kane holding down that inside. Smolders and Wilson both pass. With Smolders your new leader. Cross flags, we're halfway done this heat race. Wilson will try to sneak down to the inside. Smolders shuts the door. Wilson back down there. Smolders just a little bit faster here for Wilson. One up on corner 4. Red flag is out. Everybody will come to a halt. B67 of Shakira Markle. stopped up on corner 4. She'll drive it into the pits. Get everything resituated. Some good battles there early on in that heat race with Smolders, Wilson, Kane, and Saul Johnson. All they're battling for the first position. And we'll get a Marie lined up and go at it again. Single file restart. Get the flat track juniors up next, followed by the flat track seniors, and then the open carts. Car not firing here on the front stretch. Gonna refire and join the rest of the field here. And everybody's getting rolling here again. Yellow flag is back out. Car is not firing, it looks like. They'll push him into the infield.
Stop your feet. You might as well. Got nothing else going.
Burbridge now stopped on the bottom of corner 3. He'll get back. He'll get fired back up and join the tail end of the field. And the 27 stopped on the front stretch. And they'll push the 27 of Urban into the pits. And the green flag is out. Smolder's the leader. Wilson and Kane to follow. Smolders leads the charge down the backstretch. Try and make distance between him and Wilson with 2 lap flags. Wilson making a little bit of ground there on the backstretch. With the white flag out for Smolders. Smolders going to try and hold it on. Wilson, the hard charger back there. Looking to make a move. He'll try for the inside. Smolders will take heat race win with Wilson in second, Kane in third. That will conclude box stocks heat race. Flat juniors are up next. Flat track juniors will roll on to the racing surface. Starting on the pole in the 88, that's Rowan Reed. His outside, the 25 of Ethan Smith. In the third spot, the 11G of Gage Holt and Wyatt Smith in the 49L will round out the field. And the 88 will Holt will join the field. The green flag is out. Smith with a fast card here. He'll try and catch up to the 88 of Holt, or of Reed, my bad. Smith making ground on Reed there. Trailing him in his every move. He'll try for the outside. Trying to make it stick. He'll very close right now, door to door down the front stretch. Smith, your new leader. Smith already making a gap with the halfway mark. Wyatt Smith with a good gap over Reed here with 2 laps left to go. Smith better catch some lap traffic here. And out by a country mile, Wyatt Smith in the 49L will take the heat race win, with Rowan Reed in that second spot. That will round out Flat Juniors Heat Race 1. Flat Seniors are up next. 8-card field here tonight.
That's his number, it's flashing.
Starting on the pole for the Flat Seniors Heat Race 1 of the night, the 66 of Bailey Salt, and her outside, that's the 33 of Ron McGarry, rolling off second row inside, the 311, that's Isabel Lynn, with Anthony Verdi on that 15 machine to her outside. Robbie General in the 4 car will roll off 5th with Daniel Culte in that 23 to his outside. Cameron Book of the 47, with Matt Reed rounding out the field in that 78 machine. And 1 lap to green. Verdi at the tail end of the field.
That's yours? Yeah, it was on his car, but it's not working.
This is your personal transponder? Like you didn't already rent it from us?
I think everybody does.
4-car will come to a stop on the front stretch. Looks like he's having trouble firing the car. He'll get it back rolling.
Nobody know how to do maintenance on stuff or what?
Do you want to go to processing? Sure it is, yeah.
Will be going green this time by Salt and McGarry on the front row. The green flag is out. Salt will lead the charge down the back stretch. Way high there. He'll slide right into first. Verdi already up to that third spot. Verdi trying to get past that 3:11 of Lynn. Cross flags. We're halfway done this heat race event. Verdi looking like he's having trouble getting by that 3:11 of Lynn. And the yellow flag is out, the 78 of Reed. Backwards on the racetrack, he'll rejoin the tail of the field. Rack everybody back up and get them rolling again. One to go till we go green. Flag back out. Verdi around, he'll up and over, red flag is out. Up and over in corner 4. He'll get the car back on all fours. Anthony Verdi there in the 15. Verdi back in the cart and will join the tail end of the field.
15, you're on the pole. No, yeah. 47. 47, you're on the pole.
Thank you, sir.
33.
Open cart heat race up next after this one.
4, behind 33. 4, you're behind 33. 4, you're behind 33. Okay, so you go to the back. 78, you're next.
Verdi. Get that cart refired.
You're behind 78. You're down the left. She got a certain tail now.
That'll get everybody back rolling again. Cameron Book on the pole. Ron McGarry.
Okay, 311, you're ahead. 311. Obviously, these guys don't have radios on. Nobody's listening. Alright, roll.
They rack back up. And we'll get rolling again.
Go ahead. Come on, Cam.
Cameron Book, Ron McGarry.
Listen, none of them got radios on.
Robbie General in that third spot. Reed in the 78. We'll take up the fourth spot. Salt, Lynn, and Verdi. The rest of the field, they'll come to the green flag. Verdi shoots down to the inside, making moves through the field. Cameron Book will take the white flag. Three wide at the back of the pack. And the check flag is out for the 47 of Cameron Book. Ron McGarry in second.
No, you want to talk?
Flag, folks. Checker flag.
I'm like,
24.
24.
Two balls.
Scared the crap out of me.
oh, okay, well, stop. All right, so we just talked about this now.
Yeah, a guy came and took a picture of our trans. He started tail, and then a young guy scratched.
The open cart's up next. Their first heat race of the night. 6-car field here.
Austin, number 11 Woodcock. Number 11 beginner.
That's all this whole
The open carts roll out. Starting on the pole for this heat race is the 96 of Brendan Hacker, and his outside the 12R of Riley Mercer. Rolling off from the second row inside the 16 of Campbell Baker. With the 9H of Hurricane Hayden Anacoke is outside. Kiana Teal in the 24K will roll off fifth, and rounding out the field the 0J. That's the Iceman, Johnny Miller. There are 3 extra cars that were not on my sheet. Looks like Baker, Holm, and Marco, I believe, are the next 3. One to go till we go green.
drivers in this lineup here.
Which one?
77 and 68. 77.
And the green flag is out. Hager. Bob, a little bit of wheelie down there on the front stretch. He'll lead the charge down the back stretch. Johnny Miller and Nanico rounding up the top three. Nanico goes way high. He'll spin out. The 68 slams right into the 9H. Almost slide up the racetrack as well. The yellow flag is out.
Bang your head against the steering wheel.
So I think the issue is, you know, what line it is, it's the original truck.
Get the 68 fired back up. Rack him up again and go for another shot. Well, the 12R still up there on corner 4.
I was just gonna ask, do you want me?
How old did you go for box?
24, you're behind the 68.
No, he hasn't been. We're going to send it.
So I think there's another comment. Like,
Mercer will get fired back up and join the field. Hager's still on the pole with Baker, Teal, Miller, Olm, Nanico, Markle, and Mercer. I believe that's how it'll go.
Alrighty, thanks.
You're not, you're behind. It's 12, behind 12.
We've yet to complete a lap for this heat race. Racked back up here. One to go till we go green. And the green flag is out. Hager now leading the charge down the back stretch. Mercer, Miller, and Nanico out in the battle for that second place. Miller will pull away. Baker will gain a spot. Miller now on the hunt for Hager. Caution flag back out, the 12R. Stop down on corner 2. Teal will roll into the pits.
Careful on your restarts there. second strap or something.
Oh, pull it.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe just everything in it.
Okay, whereabouts?
Somewhere in the trailer. It won't be far.
Okay.
Mercer will be pushed into the infield. Some car troubles there. One to go to Eagle Green. Hager, Miller, and Nanico ground out the top three. And the green flag is out. Miller tries to shoot for the inside. Hager shuts the door. He'll lead him down the back stretch. And Nanico, Markle, and Baker won't go for a twirl there on corner 4. Nanico gets it fired back up. And Markle fired back up. She'll join the rest of the field. White flag, 1 to go till we go green. Single file restart. Green flag is back out. They're trying to sneak into the inside. Hager not letting him. They'll lead him into 3. Flag for the halfway mark. Almost spin. Yellow flag is back out. They go to we go green. Hager, Miller, and Baker the top 3 right now. Green flag is back out here for Hager. Miller trying to sneak into the inside. Still not working just yet for him. Running a really solid race here tonight. Two to go low for Hager. White flag is out. Johnny Miller still trying to use that inside line. Hag looking to hold on for the race win. He'll do just that. Hager, heat race winner with Johnny Miller in second. And Campbell Baker will round out the top three. Second round of heats. Ready to make their way onto the racetrack. We've got 2 rounds here. Second round, they'll invert the field. They'll try and get Mercer out of the infield.
First night pains.
It's quite windy up there. It's quite windy up there.
They'll get Mercer pulled out of the infield. The beginner's ready to roll on to the racing surface. Starting on the pole in the 7 machine, that's Christopher Young. And his outside, the 76 of Olivia Hill. Rolling off second row inside, that's Braden Petit in the 9 car. With Cecil Burbridge in the 02 starting in 4th. Rolling off 5th, Jolene Hokert in that 96 machine with Georgia Hokert in the 94 to her outside. Maverick Chekchak in the 10M will roll off 7th with Diesel Montour in the 14 car will roll off 8th. And rounding out the field to 17 of Travis Whitaker. Second heat race for the beginners with the invert. Okay, they'll roll out onto the racetrack. I think we're missing a few cars here. Looks like we're missing Olivia Hill. So Burbridge will move up to that first row. 1 to go till we go green. Diesel Montour also not out here for the heat race. Young and Burbridge on the front row. The green flag is out. Burbridge will lead the charge down the back stretch. The 10M goes a little high there on corner 4. Denied a Petit to the outside of Burbridge. He'll take that first spot. Petit now hitting lap traffic. Burbridge to follow. Petit's still out in front. Burbridge trailing. White flag is out. Petit holding on to that first place. Burbridge to the inside. Petit gets a little squirrely. Burbridge will take the win. Petit in second. And I believe the 94 of Hoker.
Yes. What I had him do is just move the line back. Instead of trying to juggle everybody, I said just push everybody back one spot and let them start pull. Do you know what I mean? He's going up and this whole line's just going back up one spot. Like, she's already up to here. And I'm like, these kids.
This is E2, right?
Yeah.
Oh, because the tech guys are going to even top me up, like after E2.
I told him wrong.
Oh, I was going to say,
Because you know what? I think it's because Kenzie said he should be in finals by now.
Stock's up next for their final heat race of the night. Starting on the pole in the 24, that's Austin Seaburn. And his outside, the 15G of Grayson Mulhune. Rolling off the second row, Shakira Markle. With Kayla Miller in the 5K to her outside. Everett Burbridge in that 02 will roll off the third row with Lincoln Obadiah. His outside the 81 machine. Ryan Verber into the 27 to roll off in a row. Number 4 inside with Grayson Powers at the 18G. Hunter Hill in the 28H will roll off alongside the 397 of Bryson Hill. Kedrick Miller in the 91K will roll off 11th with the 17Z of Zayden Miller. Silas Podowinski and Ryan Wilson roll off in that 7th row. Jack Smolders and Declan Saul Johnson will round out the field. Roll out onto the racing surface. One to go till we go green. Seaburn will come to the green flag. He'll lead the charge down the backstretch of Milhune and Markle. Right now the top three. All spaced out right here. Verburn and Wilson making moves in the back half of the field. Seaburn right now by a good margin over Milhune. They battle for third behind that 15G. Cross flags, we're halfway done this heat race. Obadiah goes way high there to the outside of Markle. About to catch some lap traffic here with 2 laps left to go. One to go for the 24 of Austin Seaburn. Milhune still in that second spot. Hunter Hill in third. And the 24 of Austin Seaburn will come to the checkered flag. He'll take the heat race win, with Grayson Milhune and Hunter Hill rounding up the top three. Seaburn had that heat race win right from the drop of the green flag there. Pulled away from the rest of the field there, and he'll come home with the heat race win. Flat Track Juniors up next for their final heat race of the night. Starting on the pole, the 49L. That's Wyatt Smith, and to his outside, the 11G, that's Gage Holt. Rolling off, second row inside, Ethan Smith in the 25. And rounding out the field, Rowan Reed in the 88. And Gage Holt not able to make it for this heat race. That will move Rowan Reed up to that second spot. Wyatt Smith was the fastest of the bunch in the last heat race, and he'll lead them to the green flag. All spread out already here. Wyatt Smith with a fast car here tonight. Smith still out in front. Cross flags there for Wyatt Smith. Reed in second. 2 to go for Smith, who is out by a good margin over Reed. He'll come across to the white flag. Wyatt Smith with the second heat race win, with Reed to follow. Ethan Smith will round out the field. Flat track seniors up next. 3-car field.
That's probably right. Although 11 got points, but he didn't race. So I would go back to E2 here, and I would find Ken. Oh, we didn't do it. Yeah, that's right. We started here.
All the drivers getting situated in their carts right now.
So I would get those on here, right click, and then right to concerts. So now, assign points.
Starting all on the pole for this heat race, the 78 of Matt Reed and his outside, the 47 of Cameron Book. Rolling off second row inside, Daniel Calty in the 23, with Robbie General in the 4-car. His outside. Rolling off fifth in the 15th is Anthony Verdi, with Isabella Lynn in the 311 to his outside. Ron McGarry in the 33 car will roll off 7th, and Bailey Salt in the 66 will take the tail end of the field. Final heat race for the flat track seniors. And Reed will bring her to the green flag. Book jumps out in front and leads them all down the back stretch. Reed close to follow. General and Lynn battling for that third spot. Anthony Verdi wants to get in the mix. There's 4 of them. Lynn and a General now battling for the second spot. Verdi rolling the inside line. Well, Book's still out in front. He'll come to the cross flag. Good battle there for second. Lynn holding on with Verdi, General. Lynn goes way high. Verdi will slide into that second spot. General still in third. Two to go for Buck. Verdi looking to make a move for the first place position. Book will take the white flag. Verdi running that outside line down to the inside. Oh, and the checkered flag is out. I'm gonna guess that's Daniel Calty. No side pods, no numbers. But I believe Daniel Calty will take that heat race win. The open cart's up next for their final heat race of the night. And we'll jump into the features. Ready to get everybody out onto the racetrack. Kiana Teal pushed off. Getting that cart rolling. And the final heat race goes like this. Starting on the pole in the 770, that's Cameron Olm. And his outside, the 0J, the Iceman Johnny Miller. Rolling off second row inside, the 24K of Kiana Teal. With the Hurricane Hayden Anacoke of the 9H to the outside. Campbell Baker in that 16 machine. Rolling off fifth with Riley Mercer in the 12R. To his outside, Brendan Hager, the first heat race winner. And that 96 machine will roll off seventh. And rounding out the field, the 68 of Lyle White. 24 get pushed off the racetrack. Moving Baker and Hager up a spot. One to go till we go green. Green flag is out for the final heat race of the night. Cameron Olm. Miller now out in front, leading the charge down the backstretch. Hayden Anacoke to the outside of Olm. He'll go high. Anacoke to the outside of Olm. Way high there on the front stretch. He'll gather back together into one. Yellow flag is out. Single file restart. Miller on the pole. Hager and Olma round out the top three.
That's what he's saying for everybody. Alright. I'll find her.
One to go till we go green. And the green flag is back out. Miller out in front. Hager to follow with Olm. And Anacoke. White, a little squirrely there. Down to back up. Falls in behind Baker. Miller out front by a little bit over Hager. Cross flags for Johnny Miller here. Battle for third there between Olm and Anacoke. Olm right now holding down the position. Baker looks like he's wanting to get into the mix for third. Go for Miller in the 0J. Hager in second. Olm right now in third. With Anacoke right behind. Flag for Miller here. One more time for him. He's out by a good margin. And he'll come off before the checkered flag. Johnny Miller, heat race winner. Brendan Hager in that second place, with Cameron Olm rounding out the top three. And that will conclude the heat races for the night. We'll go for a little bit of an intermission here between the heats and the A mains. A few minutes, and we'll get right back into the racing. And we're back from the intermission here, ready to kick off some A main feature events. Up with the beginners. We'll take the track first, starting on the pole in the O2. That's Cecil Burbridge. And to his outside, that's the 9 machine of Braden Petit. Rolling off the second row inside, the 10M of Maverick Chichak. And rolling off to his outside, the 94 of Georgia Hokert. Rolling off fifth, the 7 machine of Christopher Young with Jolene Hokert. On the outside, the 96 machine, Travis Whitaker in the 17 will roll off 7th, with Bryson Hill in the 76 in that 8th spot. Olivia Hill in the 76 machine will roll off 9th. And rounding out the field, the 10 in the 14, that's Diesel Montour. I believe Montour will not be out for this feature event. We'll pace him around the track one more time. Burbridge and Petit on the front row. Burbridge will bring him to the double green flag. Burbridge leads the charge with Petit in that second spot. That 10M will go really high there on corners 3 and 4. Petit trying to make some ground on that O2 of Burbridge. Yeah, we'll start hitting some lap traffic here. Burbridge will slide past some lap traffic. Petit to follow. Burbridge still in that first place position. Petit in second, and the 10M of Maverick Chichak.
Now, I have an 8-hole shell with racing.
Cross flags for Burbridge. Petit goes around. Caution flag is out. The 9 will go for a twirl there on corner 4. Get the field line back up here again. Stopped on the front stretch. Get him in a single file line. Get back to some racing.
We're gonna go for dinner. We're gonna go for dinner. That's the only thing that sucks about this is we go away from work. And it's not, we can't get it. We're playing something. See the last one?
And they'll roll off to a nice little pace. Burbridge out front with the 10M of Cheechak in second. And Burbridge will come to the green flag. Cheechak goes a little high there on corner 4. Teet's got to make his way through the field again. Burbridge still far out front. Burbridge making his way through some lap traffic here. Two to go for Cecil Burbridge here. Burbridge will take the white flag. Out by a good margin. Petit goes for another twirl. He'll roll up on the top of corner 4. It'll keep them all rolling. And the 02 of Everett Burbridge comes the double checkered flag. He'll take the A main win. Cecil Burbridge, your winner for the beginners A main event. Box stocks up next. Good 18 car field for the box stocks here tonight. Good number for a good division. There's always great racing here with these carts. Starting on the pole for this feature event, the 24 of Austin Seaburn at his outside. Jack Smolders in the 7 machine. Ryan Wilson will roll off second row inside the 71. With the 28H of Hunter Hill in 4th. In 5th, the 15G of Grayson Mulhune. And the 88X of Jameson Kane is outside. Lincoln Obadiah in the 81 will roll off 7th with Silas Podowinski in the 72. In that 8th spot, Grayson Palace in the 18G will roll off 9th. Zayd Miller in the 17Z will roll off 8th. Grayson Palace in the 18G, well, I read that twice. Ryan Verburn in the 27 will roll off in the 11th spot with Kedrick Miller rolling off 12th. Declan Salt Johnson in 13th. Shakira Markle in 14th. Burbridge in 15th. Lynn in 16th. Miller will roll off 17th, and Hill will round out the field. The green flag is out. Austin Seaburn leads the charge down the backstretch. Couple of fast drivers there behind him. He'll hold on and will lead lap 1. Wilson tries to make a move down to the inside of Smolders. Smolders shuts the door. goes Smolders trying to make a move to the inside. Seaburn shuts the door. Seaburn trying to make a gap. Smolders follows. Smolders down to the inside. He'll take the lead. Going down the backstretch. Seaburn follows him in the 3. Oh, red flag is out. Verburn up and over in that 26 machine. Red flag is out. He'll get him flipped back over.
So it's for transponder related to somebody else. Somebody else got the transponder. Because their transponder numbers were updated with their money last year.
Is that right?
Well, I only have, so yeah.
Checking on Verburn there, and that Brown's Auto Service number 27.
They went through out, but I figured it out. Because sometimes, most times, the kid is fine.
Yeah.
But mom's coddling, and then they're like, I can't go. It's like, you're fine.
I just do not remember the time well enough to be like, was this the thing that always happened or is it?
This is the first time I've seen parents go like, okay, still.
Marco appears to be shaken up there. We get the 27 fired back up.
So if you slap him, we'll put his arms here. Hit the boyfriend, we'll slap him first. Then we'll right now, we'll do it.
I'm nervous.
I don't know where our orders are now. Don't go on a trip. Hey, it's nice back shelf, smack the little bird.
Where's my cake? I'm ready. My dad.
See, come by your house.
It'll get everybody fired back up. Seaburn's still out front with Smolders and Wilson in the top 3.
We have a transponder handed. Come on. Come in. Thank you. What number is it?
Getting all the drivers in the correct order. Get them rolling again and get this feature back underway. And we'll get them back rolling again. This feature back underway. Everybody rack back up for a single file restart. Seaburn, Smolders, Wilson, Kane, and Yoon round out the top 5. And the green flag is out. Smolder shoots down to the inside. He'll keep it down there. They're door to door down the back stretch. Smolders leads him in. Seaburn back down to the inside. He'll take his spot right back. Seaburn flips. Red flag is out. Obadiah smacks him. Bring the red flag back out. Looks like Seaburn caught a bit of a rut there and went right over.
Oh, sorry.
Big difference? Surely, I'm sure. What are they labeled?
Like nobody makes walls. I'm gonna delegate.
Yeah, no lucky dogs, no bonus, nothing, no passing points. I'm old, I can't do all that.
Do you like, when you assign points that the higher expenditure in, is the tiebreaker, like, do that?
That's how it was recurring, so that's how the system did it, so I was like, I'm just gonna go with it. That's what I've done, so,
Because if we let the drivers generate their own random number,
yeah.
we can use whatever number's lowest as the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
If you ever wanted to change that.
Okay.
Looks like the 24 Seaburn will keep it on the track.
That's dropped 2 degrees. Is that 74 now?
Gonna get them all lined up again. And we'll continue the rest of the same main. Everybody lined back up in a single file fashion. Smolders out front now with Wilson and Kane rounding out the top three. One to go so we can get the same main back underway. Smolders will take the green flag and the same main back underway. He'll lead the charge down the back stretch. Wilson and Kane still in their respective spots. Flags for Smolders. Wilson looking to close the gap. Wilson trailing Smolders right now. Seems as he's faster on the straightaway. Seaburn going for a little twirl. He'll get it back rolling. One to go. We'll get it back underway. Smolders still out front. And Smolders will take the green flag. Smolders still out front. Wilson and Kane, the top three so far. Wilson trying to make a move on the inside. Not able to get the speed up to par to make the pass. 2 to go for Smolders. Smolders will take the white flag. Wilson better make a move quick if he wants the same main win. Smolders leads them into 3 and out of 4 to double checkered flag. Jack Smolders, your box stock, a main winner. Wilson in second and Kane will round out the top 3. Smolders will roll out to the front stretch. They'll give him a checkered flag.
You got all the flat juniors ready?
Flat Track Juniors will take the track for their A main feature event. Starting on the pole for this bout, the 49L of Wyatt Smith. with the 25 of Ethan Smith to the outside. In that third spot, Rowan Reed, and it looks like Gage Holt will not make the A main. And Wyatt Smith will take the double green flags. Wyatt Smith will lead lap 1. Throw and Reed there in that second spot. Wyatt Smith still out front. Rowan Reed in that second spot with Ethan Smith in third. Four to go for Smith here. To go for Smith in that 49L. He'll come take the white flag. And to the double checkered flags, that's Wyatt Smith in the 49L. Flat Track Seniors up next for their heat or for their A main event. Starting on the pole in the 47, that's Cameron Book, and to his outside, the 15 of Anthony Verdi. Rolling off, second row inside, the 33, Ron McGarry, with a Robbie General in the 4 machine to his outside. Isabella Lynn and the 311 will roll off 5th, with the 78 of Matt Reed to her outside. Daniel Calte in the 23 will roll off 7th, and rounding out the field, that's Bailey Salt in the 66 machine. And Book will take the double green flags. He'll lead the charge down the backstretch. Anthony Verdi there in second. Battle for third between General and McGarry. General to the outside. McGarry using that inside line. General takes that high side. Verdi will take the lead there over Book. Verdi, your new leader. Yellow flag is out. Someone's twirled around there on the on corner 4 there. Anthony Verdi out front with Cameron Book. And Robbie General right now the top 3. Ron McGarry and Reed will round out the top 5. Salt stopped up there on corner 2. Green flag is back out. Verdi the leader with Book. General right now the top 3. Daniel Calte making moves there in the back of the pack. Rolling to the outside of Reed. He'll move in that 4th spot. Reed still down there on the bottom. Calte's got some good straightaway speed there. It's where he makes most of his passes, it seems like tonight. Verdi's still your leader. Top 3 really hasn't changed much. Calte making some ground there on General. Verdi running a solid race here tonight. He'll come to the cross flags. We're halfway done this A-main event. He'll make the pass on General. Using that good straightaway speed he has, he'll try and track down the 47 of Cameron Book. Verdi out front by a good margin there. Everybody's all spread out right now. Calte making some good ground there on Book. 5 to go for Anthony Verdi. Calty down to the inside of Book. He'll take that second place spot. But will he have enough time to make some ground on Verdi? Book still giving Calty a hard time there. The straightaway speed's working in Calty's favor though here tonight. Verdi takes the 2 laps left to go. Calty now separated from Book there. Verdi still out front. He'll take the white flag. I believe Calty will have enough time to make up that ground as Verdi's already on the backstretch. He'll enter 3 and exit 4 to the double checkered flags. Anthony Verdi in that 15 machine will take home the feature event. Good run there by Verdi. Taking that A main feature event. 1 more on the car left, the open carts. Ready to make their 2024 A main debut.
You're not waiting for the OJ. If he doesn't show up on time, too bad.
Johnny! He didn't show up on time, it is great. He's always.
The open carts ready to take the track. 20 lap feature event for those carts. Pushed out onto the racetrack. Good 8-car field here tonight. Brennan Hager, one of the ones to watch, took the first heat race win. Johnny Miller also another one to watch, took the second heat race win. We'll both start on the front row. The Cool Kids Ice and Water Open Micro Sprints goes like this, starting on the pole in the 0J. That's the Iceman, Johnny Miller, and his outside, the 96 of Brennan Hager. Rolling off third inside, the 770, that's Cameron Olm, and his outside, the 16 of Campbell Baker. Taking up that 5th spot, the 9H, Hurricane Hayden Anico. And Lyle White in that 68 machine will roll off 6th. Riley Mercer in the 12R will take the 7th place spot, and rounding out the field, the 24K of Kiana Teal. A couple of these drivers race some crate sprints out on the big track, just off of corners 3 and 4. These open carts usually put on some good racing. Keep your eye on Brennan Hager, though. He's the one to watch. He's been fast all night. Very consistent in the line he runs. .68 goes for a twirl on the front stretch. I think the cart's firing. Take a couple more pace laps, get that car back into rolling. Get that 68 Lyle White machine back up and running. He'll give him a push. Get back underway. Johnny Miller out front at 0J with the 96 of Brendan Haggard is outside. Cameron Olm and Baker will take up that second row. Hurricane Hayden Nanakoke and Kiana Teal in row 3. Riley Mercer and Markle will take up the last row. 1 to green this time by. Good field here tonight. 20 lap A main. 4 rows. Some good micro sprints. Miller and Hager on the front row. It's showtime. Hager down to the inside. Miller pulls away on the back stretch. Here goes Cameron Olm to the inside. Looking to the inside of Miller there, door to door, going into 3. Making a little bit of contact there. Hager pulls out on the front stretch. Hager out front here with Miller. And Cameron Olm right now at the top 3. Miller down to the inside. Hager's trying to shut the door. He will into 1. Caution flag is out. Someone went up for a twirl there on corner 4.
And then the order is correct?
Yep.
Kiana Teal will get pushed back off and join the rest of the field. Single file restart here. Hager in that first place position. Miller and Olm round out the top 3. Baker and Nanakoke the top 5. 1 to go till we go green.
Keep it steady.
Hager will take the green flag. He'll lead the charge down the back stretch. Miller looking to stick his nose in the inside of Hager. Hager keeping it close to the inside. Miller looks like he clipped a little bit of that infield. He'll slow down, giving Cameron Olm that second spot. Nanacoke will take third. He's back in the middle of the field right now. Hager pulling away for the rest of the field. Olm goes around. White. Give Olm a little bit of a tap there, trying to avoid him. Nothing much serious here. Yellow flag is out. They'll get them all situated again and go for another shot at the Z-main. And Keonati will join the rest of the field here. Hager still your leader. Nanacoke and Miller, the top three, with Baker and Mercer rounding out the top five. One to go till we go green. Another single file restart. Carlon with a green flag in hand. And they'll fire off of 4. Here goes Hager, trying to make a gap between him and Nanacoke. Nanacoke running that top line. Miller kind of running down low. Nanacoke really high there off the 4th. Fall back into second. Cross flags, 10 laps left to go for Hager, who's out front over Nanacoke and Miller. Miller looks like he's having a bit of a whirl trying to get past Nanacoke here. Nanacoke seems just a little bit faster there on the outside. Hager really trying to separate there from Nanacoke and Miller. Miller using that inside line. He'll pull right out in front of Nanacoke and now go on the hunt for Hager. Miller with Hager in his sights. Down to the inside. He'll pass him on the front stretch. Slides right into first. Hager back down to the inside. Miller shuts the door. 5 laps left to go. Miller keep it nice and steady. We've got one around there on top of corner 3. I believe that's the 12R. Baker goes up there with him. Mercer and Baker up there on corner number 3 and 4. And they'll bring the yellow flag back out. I believe Marco pulled it into the pits on the beginning of that restart. They'll get him refired. Baker now rolling. All bunched back up here. If Hager wants to make a move, he better do it quick. One to go till we go green. And Miller will take the green flag of A-Main back underway. Johnny Miller already making a bit of a gap between him and Hager. Nanakogue making moves. Back there, he'll go way high on the front stretch. 2 to go for Johnny Miller, the Iceman. Keonateel spins. They're up on corner 4, and they'll bring the yellow flag back in. Keonateel fire back up here. Johnny Miller still out in front. Hager in second. Ullman at third place. Hager needs to make a move, and he needs to make it quick if he wants his A-Main win. Johnny Miller's been really solid here tonight too. One to go till we go green. Here we go. Miller leads them into 3. And he'll take the green out of 4. Miller leads them down to that chute. Miller for the white flag. And 16's out. All the field there. Got Mercer up there on top of corner 4. Another single file restart. Johnny Miller still out in front once he got past Hager. Hager hasn't been able to touch him. With the 12R fired. He'll join that tail end of the field. And Miller will take the green flag. This is the last lap here of this A-Main. Hager looking to make a move to the inside. Here goes Miller. He'll keep it low and he'll come to the double checkered flag. Johnny Miller, your open cart A-Main winner. Good run there by Johnny Miller once he got past the field and up to the front. Takes that win. Hager drove a really solid race here tonight though. Take a respective second place finish. And Johnny Miller will pull it to the front stretch. Johnny Miller with the checkered flag in hand. Family members running out onto the racetrack. Good run by all drivers in that A main. Really solid drive by everybody.
One charger for this one.
I'd like to thank you on the behalf of the staff here at the Ohsweken Speedway, ready to get these micro sprints out onto the track and racing, giving them the ability to do that. Glenn Stiers, obviously, and Tina for letting us play in their backyard here. We'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to G-Force TV to watch these micro sprints race. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm McLean Kalman saying so long. We'll see you Thursday night.
This copyrighted broadcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of G-Force TV. G-Force TV would like to thank you for your support and for watching today's broadcast.